Yeah. Hooty hoo. Oh shit. I look so. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Hey, mate. What the fuck, eh? It looks very pale. Like, what the fuck? Washed out. Why do I look like that, mate? Fucking A. Fucking A, mate. What do I fucking do? It looks very pale. What can I fucking do? What can I fucking do? What do I fucking do? Maybe... Color key? Oh shit. I don't think that's gonna do it. Oh, look a fucking little fucking... Look a little washed out, mate. What the fuck? I don't fucking know, buddy. I don't know why I look fucking washed out, eh? Look a little fucking washed out. Alright, let me go just fucking react. Fuck it. Fuck it, we'll do it live. Fuck it, we'll do it live. Fuck it, we'll do it live. Fucking do it live. We'll do it live. Let me see. Let's go back. Continue watching what I was watching. Yeah, I look really washed out.
This is the thing, Craig. At a certain age, this is why I'm at where I'm at with stuff. Any person, any dude, whatever, any one of the 5 or 4, whatever it is.
You were on 5.
Okay. Any one of the folks that I'm dealing with, I'm not playing with them about my phone. I'm not turning my phone over on his face.
Right.
I'm not hiding my phone. I'm not cutting my ringer off. I got my ringer off and shit because I be working, I be doing shows.
Right.
But I'm letting you know there are people calling me. There are people calling me, texting me, messaging me, inboxing me. You may pick up my phone and that make motherfucker be like, let me come through there and eat that, or hit that, or let me suck that, let me lick that. And you can open that and read the message of me telling them, hey, I'm kicking it with somebody right now.
Right.
I'm not on that.
Right.
But I'm letting you know. I've told it I'm not on that.
Right. Yeah.
I'm letting you know.
That's right.
No, you got to feel what I'm coming.
I feel you.
I've told them I'm not on that. Now, it ain't enough for me to cut that hot and ready light back on, bitch.
That what?
The hot and ready. You know that hot and ready
Krispy
donut,
Kreme.
that Krispy Kreme donut, son? That shit say hot and ready. It ain't enough for me to click that, to flip that switch back on and be like, yo, the donuts is coming down piping motherfucking hot.
That's right.
So I'm not gonna be going through that stuff in my life now where I'm over here like, no, this my friend. No, we fucked.
Yeah. Yeah.
We done fucked a few times.
Yeah.
And it's almost like that. But I'm not in that because I'm with you.
I'm with you.
I'm just not doing the shit no more. I don't. It's too much weight.
I think the hardest thing for me, I think, is connecting with someone who has a beautiful balance of confidence and cocky. You ain't too cocky because I don't like a cocky nigga. But you're somewhere in the middle. Like you're confident in who you are, you're secure in who you are. You know what I'm saying? But like it's that insecurity shit that I can't do.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
So what's the line between being cocky and confident?
It's a very fine line, but it's a beautiful dance. You know what I mean? It's like you have a kind of cockiness that's not arrogant though.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like cockiness it's almost like it's like a swag about you, but you're not like cocky in the sense that you walking around here like your shit don't stink.
Okay, gotcha.
Right?
Yeah.
But it's like it's a beautiful balance between confident, cocky.
So was that confident what I just said?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
a good
it's like,
question. What's the difference
I
between
really fuck
confidence
with
and
you.
cockiness?
Right.
But I could get
Right.
bitch, I can get beat down over here.
Right.
I get beat down, took out.
Right.
Bitch, I could be in like listen,
Yeah.
but I'm kicking it with you because I fuck with you.
That's
Like
right.
I'm dancing with you now. So I'm not turning my phone over.
Mhm.
I'm not any person that's dealing with me got to understand my phone is gonna ring all night.
Right. So let me ask you this, because I saw this video today, and the guy said, if you're in a relationship and someone approaches you and asks you for your Instagram and you give them your Instagram, that's a form of cheating. That's kind of like giving your phone number out. Do you agree?
I do.
I agree
I
too.
agree.
What do you all say?
I agree.
I do.
Because he went on to say, you giving them your Instagram, you may as well just give them your phone number
number.
because they can call you, they can message you right through Instagram.
But not only that, it's like when you're giving somebody your Instagram, you're not giving them their Instagram just for them to follow you. You're giving them your Instagram for communication purposes.
Right. But if you're not,
if it's not cheating yet, it will lead to
it's
it.
going to lead to it. That's it.
It'll definitely lead to it.
But I think a lot of people play the game like they don't think it's the same.
Nah, those people that's lying to themselves, living in those worlds of living in confusion.
Living in
confusion.
Seems like I'm
Always going through changes. Boom, 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 boom. Living in confusion. Bitch, it's confusion.
Yeah.
Because it's just like, nigga, like, yes, they don't even need your physical phone.
No, they don't.
Like all of these apps, they can call your phone.
Shit, Facebook.
I'm like, girl, why?
I'll be blocking them.
Like, girl, stop doing this. You know?
Right.
They say if it's your spam page is connected to your real page.
Child, it's still cheating. Stop trying to nuance it. That's cheating. You got access to it. They got access to you.
Speaking of cheating, there's a video that I ran across today down there, right. I think that's it, Mo. Yeah,
That's it.
click it. We told you to mute that.
I thought I did. Well, there's another one. I think there's another one in there. Well,
I need you to get that muted.
Okay.
Hold on.
While I get that situated, there's a similar one. There's a similar case, but it's only you might have to play it from your phone.
What's that?
This one.
I can't ever see it with all those numbers and stuff up there.
Oh, sorry. Basically,
Guilty in
22 for the
girl, he was secretly
Yeah.
seeing now faces the death.
Mo,
penalty,
fix that video. We want to talk about that.
I'm about to do it now.
giving him an STD that he then
Girl, he
allegedly
was
passed
secretly
to his girlfriend.
passed to his real girlfriend. What? So he was cheating with this
The
girl.
14-year-old,
With
and
Ash-
then he ended
And the
up-
14-year-old girl gave him an STD,
That's what he said.
and then he turned around and gave it to the girlfriend.
And he killed the 14-year-old
And he
girl.
killed the 14-year-old girl.
Yes.
Yeah.
What is the world coming to?
A lot. We need to fix
math
that
ain't
video
math,
'cause I
I'm
want to
telling
talk
you.
about that.
I'm doing it right now.
So in this video that we're going to talk about, it was the lady said that her husband is now paralyzed,
Mm-hmm.
and
He got paralyzed while
by
he was
being-
out cheating.
he got shot in the car
While cheating.
while out cheating. And so even when she got to the hospital with her 5-month-old baby, 3 of his other hoes had pulled up there.
Ooh, shit.
He was busy
Now he's paralyzed
and don't know nothing with him.
and home with the original.
She stayed with him.
Home with the original
on.
now.
a motherfucker go out there and cheat on me and get paralyzed, you're not about to be laid up in my motherfucking house. Simple as that. The fuck?
Now, what's crazy to me about all this, ladies, you don't have to stand up. Stand up. I think that it's been.
Wait a minute. Stand up, and we talking about somebody in a wheelchair.
I said she stand up. He can't.
Well, he can roll up.
Yeah, I don't know. He can't.
She stayed with him.
And it looks like he was kissing all over her and loving on her now while he's all broke.
Yeah, because he needs a caretaker.
Shit.
Craig, we talk about this stuff countless times about how men really deal with certain women and they deal with this whatever this, and they have this
You's a dummy, bitch.
like they dog them out, they do all this dirty shit to women, and then they turn around and be like, you know what? You done been through the ups and downs with me.
Right.
Ladies, you don't have to go through no ups. You don't have
After
to go through
you
the ups and downs.
suffered, now he wants to love
Now
you.
it's just like, you know what? You deserve me.
He done dragged you through cheating, 3 and 4 babies outside of the relationship.
You deserve me.
He done fucked your credit up, fucked your car up,
Fucked
Nissan
your friend and fucked the relationship up. And it's like, now you deserve me.
You done dropped out of school to be with him.
You deserve me.
And now after he done all of that, now he's finally ready to settle down with you.
I deserve to be loved.
You don't have to suffer first in order to get to love.
You know a mother's love. Come on, Mama D. I deserve.
Don't forget to put that Ashante and Nelly screenshot in there.
I deserve
it
to
is.
be loved. So, Craig, it's just like I listen to these. I watch all of these stories. Like I really sit back and watch and look at these stories, and I'd be like, wow. Like, wow.
I'm curious to know why she stayed. Going back to what we just said a moment ago, like what's going on with her that she's willing to accept that? Like what's going on in the operation of her mind?
Well, one, Craig, she's was reading the story. She had a 5-month-old.
Right.
So she's freshly with a kid.
Well, she got a built-in babysitter now.
How you gonna babysit the man? Can't even wipe his own ass, let alone wiping the baby's ass.
He can babysit. Why can't he? He can put the baby right on his lap and change Pampers.
But who's gonna change his diaper when he shits?
Well, that's where the mother comes in.
Who's gonna change his diaper, Craig, when he shits?
Well, hopefully he should be able to get to the toilet and move himself over.
Craig, he's paralyzed.
Yeah, but you have a wheelchair and then you scoot over into the toilet.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't never seen anybody paralyzed drive? They pull up to the car, they open up the car door.
I know
They
somebody
get out.
paralyzed suck dick.
Well, their mouth is working.
Very much so.
That disability check ain't that big to be staying. They talking about the disability check. You know, and then like when you're paralyzed,
now who
sometimes
is
they
talking about
put
disability check? Now listen, y'all talking about disability check. It's kind of like the same way them niggas be talking about something. They don't want to split with the girl because of child support. But baby, you only make $200. You ain't $500 a month.
But-
Really? You ain't giving the lady but $250, $125, bitch.
for a month.
Split up. Leave.
I don't know. Maybe
Did the
it's a
video
self-
fix Mo?
Oh, isn't it?
Maybe it's a self-work.
Go ahead.
thing.
Let's see if
We're gonna talk over because it's muted, right?
Yeah.
But
She said my husband cheated. This is my husband. Okay.
and ended up paralyzed for life.
After finding out he got shot while cheating,
Not only did I get the call at the wee hours of the morning while they're
can we back it up a little bit?
Well, we'll have to let it play through.
should I take him back and honor my vows through sickness and in health?
And then I'll play it again for you. Here we go.
While there, 3 other females showed up to my baby. My baby was only 5 months old. Cheated and ended up paralyzed.
Look at the baby crawling behind it.
Okay. But you know, I think that in some instances people stay because they just don't think that they
Delete
can
that
find
one.
someone else.
But she's a beautiful girl.
Yeah, but she has to know that.
Oh, see, that was something you said right there, Craig.
Yeah, she has to know that.
That's
We
a
can't
fat
tell
ass
her.
nigga.
Right.
He was a fat ass nigga all the way around. Now ain't nothing wrong with fat ass niggas. I like some fat ass niggas.
And there ain't nothing wrong with somebody being paralyzed or in a wheelchair. Let's say that. Because you know, we don't need the ADA after us.
Now, Craig, he got paralyzed by doing some ill shit.
Correct, but he still is paralyzed. Now, if he go to a restaurant and they ain't got no wheelchair ramp, he can sue them. It doesn't matter how he became paralyzed.
We want him to have a wheelchair ramp at the restaurant.
Correct.
But we also want him to receive his just dues for the seeds he
Correct.
placed in the ground.
Correct.
And
so
I
you think that those are his seeds?
Everybody work can get paid.
Because people cheat all the time and they don't become paralyzed.
They don't. But that's but other things transpire.
That's true.
Like
Things.
They may go broke. I wasn't even about to go there. I'm about to say they might go broke.
wait, what was that?
Really, the Welch's juice?
What was it? Oh God! I was not ready for that.
You have captivated me
Yes.
in every way. From the time we met,
That teacher
till the
Moses.
day you met, oh boy, you got me caught up.
With you. Oh God. What was it?
I don't know what the fuck that was. What the fuck was that?
Oh God. Oh God. Well,
Follow!
that's true.
It's like this 14-year-old, this man done killed this 14-year-old girl
All right.
and gonna sit up here and say
Thank you
that
for the
14-year-old
follow.
girl gave him and he took it home to the girlfriend. You black niggas know y'all don't go to the doctor.
Right. That shit probably been in his system
Sister
for months.
for months. Y'all niggas don't go down there to the doctor. Y'all niggas don't go down there
Sure
to the doctor. Don't do nothing. Dick be over there just boiling.
I come live.
Toenails be damn near
randomly.
falling off and
Be
shit.
black as tar.
I'm trying to get more consistent.
Because they
but-
won't go to the doctor.
You be like, what's your PCP? Huh? What is that?
They don't even know what that is.
You ain't got checked for nothing.
Nothing. Spleen just hanging out
Out the bag. You're like, girl, you don't go, you ain't got no PCP.
the.
You need to go see a specialist about that. You need to go see a specialist.
Okay.
It's just like, you know, and then, listen, I seen a bitch over there reading because I was telling women that they should take PrEP, and I wasn't telling women they should take PrEP because, you know, men are down low. I'm saying women should take PrEP because men are outside. They're outside.
I don't understand why they keep making a correlation with PrEP and being down low or gay.
Same reason why they try to do that stuff with
Go ahead and bring it in.
You create anime
with
character
sexual
custom profile
predators,
picture
sexual
design.
things like that.
Oh, that's dope.
They love to pin they love to pin sexuality on predators, and so
Sexual predators, pedophiles.
pedophiles. You know, here's what's unfortunate for me. I read this thing that just popped up before we came on from Baller Alert, right? Writing this open letter to Tyler Perry.
Sure, if you want to.
Craig, are you gonna read it?
All right, I'm about to grab it.
I read the letter. Craig, read it, and then we'll discuss it.
Where you send it? Oh, here it is.
Yeah.
Okay. So it says to Tyler Perry. This letter comes from a place of love and long-standing admiration. From your early plays to dominating Hollywood with your own studio. You've shown us what's possible when vision meets resilience. We've watched you write, direct, and produce your way into history, becoming a symbol of success in the Black community. You're not just an entertainer, you're an inspiration. And because of that, we feel connected to you. So when recent allegations made headlines, while some were stunned, others weren't shocked at all. Not because of any wrongdoing, those legal matters will have their day in court, but because the speculation around your personal identity has lingered for years. The truth is, many of us saw what you've never confirmed. And through it all, our love for you hasn't changed. If anything, it's deepened. We remember you opening up to Oprah about the pain of childhood trauma, about the confusion and hurt from abuse. That was a raw, vulnerable moment that made us feel even closer to you. You've always urged us to live in our truth through the characters you bring to life. Now, maybe it's your turn to do the same. Allegations aside, your legacy is already cemented. And there's another kind of freedom waiting when you stop hiding pieces of who you are. Whatever truth you've been wrestling with, know that it won't push us away. If anything, it'll bring us closer. Just like you've done for years, lifted us up with your stories. Now let us lift you up with our acceptance. Somebody wrote the shit out of that.
And then would you like to
Yes.
and the other one?
So then after this letter came out, Jerome Trammell made a comment about it, which I found I liked it.
Okay.
Actually. Jerome said, Tyler Perry is facing allegations of sexual assault, and Baller Alert wrote an open letter saying, allegations aside, come out. Sexuality has nothing, and I repeat, nothing to do with a person being an abuser. Using this angle sends a dangerous and despicable message about the Libiquita Plus community. And I agree.
I agree too.
Because as much as they try, just like what's going on in the country right now, they're labeling us trans women out to be, we're in the bathrooms looking for women. Like we want to be in the bathrooms with women because we're trying to sexually assault kids and this and the other, right? And they've forgotten that the highest number of sexual predators are uncles.
People in your family.
Straight
people you
ones.
already know.
Straight ones.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just recently in the bathroom, heterosexual, cisgender, straight men placed a camera in the women's bathroom.
What the fuck?
Men. Not this kind of man. Men.
Yeah. And all of that I agree with completely. Devil's advocate. I do think that in some, and I'm not talking about Tyler Perry. Aside from that, I agree with everything that you just said. But aside from that, I think that in instances where people aren't, when men, because I can't speak of what lesbians do or undercover women do or DL women do, but in a lot of instances, like you'll see like these Catholic priests or these ministers of these churches, or even like we talked about, you've seen like senators and shit, people in government, you'll see them going into like restrooms in an airport and they're tapping their feet under the airport and they get caught, you know, and they're exposed as this married senator from Connecticut, I think that what happens is when you suppress a part of yourself, eventually it erupts and it has to go someplace. And I think that it's something, it's for in the instances that I've always considered or thought about, it's something about the age somewhere between 28 and 30. I think you can kind of suppress it for a very long time, but it's something about the age 28 and somewhere around 28 and 30, because you're kind of becoming more of who you're going to be. It has more to do with when you're turning that milestone of turning 30, you're shedding this side of yourself where you care about what people think. You're coming more into your own, right? You're leaving your 20s, you're going into your 30s. But it's something to be said when these men, and again, I'm not talking about Tyler, like we see it all the time, like these men who are creating legislation in government. They are married. They live in a suburb somewhere in Massachusetts or wherever the fuck they live. And they're creating policies against LGBTQ plus people. But then you find out they got a Grindr account because they don't live a gay life. They don't move in gay circles. They don't have gay friends. They're not interested in a relationship with someone of the same sex. They, again, bob and weave between the straight and gay worlds. They only come over on this side to get off, to have sex, but they live a straight life. They have children. They have a wife. You understand? They're not interested in participating over here. But I think what happens is after a while, because I always look at these stories, I'm like, why would you put yourself at risk like that? But what happens is those feelings overtake you, and you can suppress it for as long as you can until you can't. And you might be walking through the airport, and then you lock eyes with somebody, or you understand what I'm saying? Like, we see these stories all the time, and they never make sense. But until you think about all of the years that they suppressed it, and they have nowhere else to go, and then they got porn on their website, on their computers at work. You understand? Like, it's always the same kind of a story because they're trying to deny a part of themselves, and you can't do it, but for so long, you can't.
Right. And so, Craig, you and I were talking about this earlier before we came. You told me that somebody you know.
Yes.
Somebody that you know.
Yeah, share with me that a relative, a female shared this with me about a male relative that was a few years older who was molesting her, having her fondle him, his penis, and all those kind of things. And we were completely shocked. I had gotten some of the information like years ago, but everyone else in the room,
Somebody down there saying it was molested by their uncle.
Yeah, but everyone else in the room was just kind of completely shocked because they didn't know. Excuse me. And she shared that she had retreated from the family for a long time, from her family for a long time, because this family member was still invited around. I mean, nobody knew because she kept it, you know, which happens a lot when a person is molested or abused some way. They a lot of times will keep it. But she said this family member was still invited around. He was still coming around, and she retreated. And we didn't find out until years later. And he's dead now, but
he's gone to the
he went on to glory.
He's going to the big house.
Yeah, he was killed.
Oh, yeah. Again.
Yeah, he was killed years later. But yeah.
Oh, hold on. It's so many people confessing.
Yeah.
Wow. Look at all these people in the chat. And this is why I get so angry when they like to try to make out like,
yeah.
Because the first thing, here we go.
Because they're not one and the same. They're
not.
Yeah, we can't keep trying to attach pedophilia, sexual abuse, and all of that kind of stuff with LGBTQ plus people. We can't keep doing that because they're not one and the same.
No. Because again, usually when motherfuckers first start reading or trying to get into it with me, the first thing I become is
a man.
And then the second, a child molester.
Really?
Girl, you know that bitch was talking about something. I had boys locked up in my basement.
Oh, yeah.
All kind of stuff. Right, and then everybody started running around with that narrative.
Right.
You know, like, and I'm like, well, where were you?
Right.
So you walked over them.
Right.
So you walked over them and sat down. So did I have them locked up before you came in?
Right.
Or the moment after you left, that's when I had them locked in the basement. Oh, okay. Yes. And just like one of the broads out there now is talking about that I'm a predator, a sexual predator on men and kids.
Oh, the girl that we talked about a couple of times.
And I'm like, bro, you don't even know me. It's the people that, yeah, I know.
Right.
Like, lady, if you knew how I go do my job, go to dinner with my staff, and I go in my room.
Don't even go out.
I don't even go out in the streets.
Right.
I'm not partying. I'm not even checking my motherfucking inbox.
Yeah.
Like you said, you don't. If it's not paying you,
If it ain't no money for me, I'm not involved. It's like these people just be talking, and those people be down there eating that. I mean, eating that shit up.
Yeah.
Well, people only believe what they want to.
They believe that, but see, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna leave it on the floor. You ain't got too many more times to be standing on your box,
Right?
Without you proving it.
Right.
Cause you gonna say the wrong thing, and you gonna have to prove that to somebody.
Right.
That's facts.
You gonna be on your box one day, and then your whole account gonna close up.
Okay.
Because we gonna lean on that. I'm not regular.
Okay.
We gonna lean on that. You ain't gonna be able to just get up and just wake up every day and be with this like I'm a sexual predator. That's not happening. You're not gonna continuously do that.
Right.
Especially when I know that I go home, I come here. I live a very private life. I kiki with y'all, but bitch, all my people that's around me know what I do.
Right.
You're not gonna keep sitting on your thing, constantly doing this every day, and then this becomes this and this and this and this and the other. Like,
Right.
I'm not gonna lean on your motherfucking. I'm not gonna have my people's leaning on your page,
Right.
like legally. You're gonna have to lay down and be like, well, where you saw me pedophiling children? Where did you see me preying on men? Where did you see that? Where you saw me doing that at? No, it's past slander.
Right.
You've really done came up here and been like, yeah, like you speaking from a place of, oh, I got the receipts.
Right.
Well, let me see them. Let me see them. These be the titles of y'all videos. It's one thing to be chopping it up by the bitch, but these be the.
Been given very much so. Take that shit down.
Yeah, that
All
man.
of it.
Like, listen.
Just end him. That was the goal of a group of 10 and 11-year-old girls who surprised police say wanted to kill a boy at school. The motive? He's accused of cheating on one of them, so she wants him dead. The murder plot was simple. According to the police report, 4 fifth-grade students at Legacy Traditional School's West of Price campus planned to lure a classmate to the charter school's outside bathroom and stab him in the stomach. And each girl had a role to play to get away with it. One would bring the knife, another would forge a suicide note to make it seem like he took his own life, and someone would act as a lookout while the other carried out the stabbing. And to avoid fingerprints on the murder weapon, they would wear gloves. Documents say the friends came up with the plan during lunch and recess on October 1st. Legacy administrators worked with the school resource officer to investigate when students who overheard the plot came forward. The next day, their backpacks were searched.
What is going on with y'all's children?
They be watching them shows, those shows that How to Get Away with Murder and all those type of shows. That's what they be watching.
Why is these children over here talking about something they got boyfriends?
That part.
Facts.
Where is this school?
Facts.
Why is these
Oh, in Arizona.
why are these people talking about, why are y'all out here talking about, but be going so hard on the gays?
Facts.
But my thing is, and stay with me, but this
Comments,
is why
man.
I think it's important to really be mindful of what your kids are doing on social media. Because one of the reasons that I've always said that I wouldn't want my kids to have social media, because in those impressionable years, kids, that's when they're building their self-esteem and all that kind of stuff, the self-worth. And a lot of times, if your kids, even if they are strong-willed, even if they have leadership qualities and all that kind of stuff, they're still very impressionable. And a lot of times kids want to be accepted. So the fact that this ring of girls decided that one was going to bring a knife, one was going to write the note, like, you just never know who the ringleader, like if there was one girl that may have been the popular girl or the pretty girl.
Correct. This children is in 5th grade.
I know. But like
this is 5th grade.
correct. But like
Not even middle school.
the
This
fact
is
that they had a
5th grade.
conversation about it.
5th.
The fact that they had a bean sprouts
Oh, delicious.
called sissy.
All my life it's been the fact you calling me Tim, bitch.
Right.
Tearing me up.
Right.
Really?
Yes, bitch, breaking me down.
Mhm.
What's your name? What's your new name is?
That's what they were saying.
What name is? I'm like, Tambourine.
Not tambourine. Right.
Is it
Huh? What they don't know that right now for? What you trying to know that right now for? I'm eating.
I'm busy.
Ma'am, I'm eating. In the words of Whitney Houston. Can I get ma'am, I'm eating. I'm eating.
Whitney didn't give a fuck in that era.
She's like, ma'am, I'm eating. I'm eating.
Fuck that celebrity shit, bitch.
I'm eating.
Okay.
Oh my
But
goodness.
Mhm.
Oh my god.
yeah.
Mhm.
But this is I remember thought I was doing something so big.
Mhm.
Motor comments don't let them know. I thought I was doing something so big, like I was doing this great reveal, like I was
Mhm.
doing this great
Right.
reveal,
Mhm.
and I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Because I had already took all my eyebrows and stuff off, and it
Mhm.
was like,
Mhm.
you know,
Right.
uh,
What do you do?
Maddie, somebody in the comments said they wanted to be respectful. That's why they were asking you that.
Oh well, I was eating. Is it? Great.
Mhm. Right.
And you don't like it?
Right.
It's autumn sunrise. You don't like it?
All right.
And when they got enough where I was able to,
Girl, you were so excited about them titties, you couldn't wait to show him.
girl, and
And he was just like,
that terror, Craig, that tore me. Like it
right. What did it do?
what did it do?
What did it do? Do it again.
Ask me what happened. What happened?
Oh my God, that is awful.
Those are my heartstrings.
But see, but then that was something that you had to heal from. You know what I'm saying? You had to recover, where it helped you. That was one of your stripes. You earned one of those stripes. You know what I'm saying? And it helped make you stronger.
It was so, I was so wrecked
Right.
because I thought that this is what he want. This is what he
Right,
would want as a
right,
boy, as a boy that has kids.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because they had kids early.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They had kids while we was in school.
Right.
So as a boy that had kids,
Because they were groomed at 10 and 12.
right. So as a gentleman that as a father,
Right. Girl, he was looking for something else, girl.
bitch.
He didn't want the sizzlers.
You know, I was like, honey, you see that? I was like, he's like, why did you do that? I was like,
Right.
He said, why did you do? And it was the tone and the voice of, why
Right.
did you do that?
Right.
More like a disappointment.
Like I was like, I destroyed his world.
Yeah.
Right. It was given. I got titties at the house.
Like, why did you do that?
I came over here for something else.
And so this is why I understand. Yes, kids plural. This is
Right.
this is why I understand when gay men say I've messed with women and men.
Yeah.
I don't like trannies.
Mm-hmm.
There are some men who are gay that say I mess with women, females, and men.
Right.
I don't like trannies.
Mm-hmm.
And I just was like, Craig, I was so broken.
Yeah.
And then I was like, "You're not gonna touch him," and it was very much. So,
Girl, you gonna force him to like him? You're not gonna touch? No, bitch. I don't want to touch him.
But that was my boyfriend. That was kind of like my
Girl, and you were his boyfriend, and you were trying to become his
You were
girlfriend.
trying to become
He
his-
had a girlfriend at the house.
He wanted a girlfriend, Maddie.
He didn't want another girlfriend. You were supposed to be his boyfriend,
She said, so you don't
and then
want
you went and got titties.
She said you don't want to touch him.
Right? No, I know. He giving. She come up. You don't want to touch him. I don't. He already had a girlfriend.
Right.
That's why nothing is black and white.
That's right.
When it comes to attraction,
That's
when it
right.
comes to things, you would think that as masked, because he was very masked,
Mm-hmm.
as masked as this was, as this and the other, you would think that, you know, as you would think.
Right.
And it was very much so, no.
Yeah. Well, but
And the brother later on down the line was like,
and you didn't have any midnight rendezvous with the brother?
I can't remember.
Speaking of remembering, I didn't forget you didn't delete that Uber.
What Uber?
Yes. That's what the brother did.
How you got that? Well, what's going on?
So the brother was interested.
Well, what's going on here?
Did you give him a little bit?
Craig, I can't remember. I know the question was, you still got that? You got everything else. You still got that?
Right.
And I was like, what? Why are you asking me these things? Yes. Yes. Well, how that go together?
That's what he said. How does all that go?
How do
all
all
that
that go
go
together? Well, it goes through something like this.
Right. Oh, so that's when you showed him?
This is what it looks like all together. Goes a little something like this.
And what happened after that?
I can't remember.
Right?
It's all a blur. It's all a blur.
Really? You don't remember what happened after?
It's all a blur.
Just blacked out. Oh. Oh my goodness.
That my
Girl,
son.
Ashanti and Nelly were over there on the Breakfast Club.
Oh shit.
But they did murder.
They just had an interview and they talked about how they got back together and, you know, whatever. Listen, story is wonderful. Great. I ain't forgot that Nelly was over there performing for your president.
Oh shit, I forgot all
Now,
about
the people
that.
were all in the comments talking about, you know,
Him
this was
and
such a
Snoop.
good interview because it was only 33 minutes long. This was such a good interview. It should have been longer. Please bring them back.
I
Blah,
forgot
blah, blah,
all
blah, blah.
about that.
So y'all forgot that Nelly performed over there for your president? Y'all gave Chrisette Michelle hell, bitch.
She still hasn't recovered.
She still ain't recovered. She out here telling y'all she autistic so she can get some album sales. Y'all go see her over at the City Winery. Y'all forgot about that? Y'all ain't had that same smoke for Nelly?
They said Charlamagne didn't say nothing either.
And I was so disappointed. I just knew Charlamagne was going to say something. And I just kept thinking, if I was in that room, I'd be like, so listen, I'm sure you got some smoke from, you know, performing over there with Nelly. Performing over there for Trump. Ashanti, did you get some of that smoke too? Were people in your comments about him? What did you feel about that? Ashanti, what did you feel about him performing? Did you advise him not to? Or, you know, like, what do you think, Nelly, now that you see what's happening in the country, all of the uproar that's happening in the country, do you feel any remorse or regret for performing now? I mean, and who are you people that are talking about watching this reality show? Because, you know, he and Chrisette got this reality show. I mean, he and Ashanti about to come out with this reality show. I'm not watching it. We boycott Netflix, I mean, not Netflix. That, Uber, and Target.
What are they gonna do on the?
They got some reality show following them. And then he said he had just got back from the overseas with his tour. Y'all went to see him in concert? Y'all forgive too easily. And I forgot, I don't know if I said this the other week. And the fact that the BET Awards honored Snoop the other week. What the fuck? They were outside of the stadium, outside of the place where they honored him, protesting and stuff, and they honoring Snoop, somebody who performed for Trump. And Doechii was the only one that said something about what was going on outside.
What Doechii said? Oh, about the
yeah, about the immigrants.
About the gathering.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
The gathering.
That's crazy.
But all of the comments under the Breakfast Club interview were like, "Oh my God, this is so good. This is so good to see." No, fuck that. I'm not buying nothing from Nelly. I'm not supporting nothing from him. What song is that?
You see, Candace Owens done switched out on
Girl, fuck Candace Owens.
Girl, no, Craig. She's a black woman.
Fuck her. She just realized she was black. Fuck her. Listen, if you haven't seen Sinners,
when that's supposed to be coming out or something.
They talked about those hotep ass Negroes. They come disguised. You know, it's the same saying, all skin folk ain't kinfolk. She is not to be trusted. Ever.
Wait a minute, Craig. You feel this way strongly about Candace Owens, a black woman?
Fuck her. She don't even know she black. She got a white husband, biracial children, which is nothing wrong with having biracial children, but her whole life is white. All her friends are white. When you look at her wedding photos, you can go Google it. Everybody in the wedding party is white.
Shit.
She the only nigga in the pictures. And my question is, what does she think that her friends are talking about when she leaves the room? Do you think that they're not talking about you? Yeah, her baby shower. What did I say? Wedding. It was a baby shower photo. What do you think them white girls are saying about her when she leaves the room?
Her eyes are like really far apart.
Like, oh my God, did you touch her hair? It's like, so coarse.
It's so coarse. She really looks like E.T. Did somebody get her a phone so she can call home?
Right.
She's like really sitting amongst us, like we're gonna really accept her.
So
right. And it's people like her that I'm just like, oh my God, I know you have to have.
Her kid is still a nigger.
Right. You have to have racial experiences. And what do you chalk that up as? Like you just move through the world pretending like you didn't experience it?
She really looks like E.T. I wonder if she's never in the other room folding home. I wonder if she's gonna call back to Africa.
All your friends are white.
God, her eyes are so far apart.
You only move in white circles.
God, her eyes are so far apart. Like, why does she look like that?
It's crazy.
I wonder, is that a weave?
Right. How did you get your hair to do that?
Is it a weave?
I didn't know your hair could get straight.
I wonder if it's a weave.
Right. It's insane.
I wonder if her hair is a weave. God, look at her eyes. Why, like, why are they like this? She looks like she's from another planet. It's because she's African.
She's Caribbean, actually.
Well, whatever it is, she's still a nigger.
Where's she from?
I don't know. I think she's from one of them islands. I don't know.
I don't care where they're from. They're all niggers.
They're all niggers.
They're all niggers.
Okay.
Oh. And the way she said, they're like really trying to put down Kamala. It's like, oh my God.
She tears Kamala's name up. I don't know why you keep putting these little swallows of juice in here. You need to just fill it up.
Because I just only want little bits at a time.
Maddie, who was she talking about?
Kamala.
Right.
Kamala.
Oh my God.
She really sits there thinking like she's so smart and educated. Like she's really a dumb nigger. Like she really looks like E.T. Her eyes. Her eyes. It's like, why are they so far apart? Duh. She's a nigger.
Duh.
She's from Blackville.
Whoville? Blackville.
Duh.
A mess.
Wait, who was she talking about again?
Kamala. Me and Amy were talking about her the other day. We were like, she looks like from one of those girls from the movie Species.
Dude. No Species.
Bro.
She looks so crazy. Like, what?
First night. Yes, that was the remix. What I'm saying is there are so many singers. She sings nice. She has a nice voice.
Oh, they're asking for her name again, Maddie. Oh my God.
You not a girl, bitch.
Oh my goodness.
I'm dead. I said, she was down there. I was doing the same thing, bro.
Speaking of Kim, Tokyo Tony sent the message out to Kim. Let me hold something, Kim. Kylie, where you at? Let me hold something. She was driving around a little Ultima or something. All these cleaning supplies.
You know what? I should go to that concert. I need to get a front row seat.
Where, Brandy and Monica? Let's see when they come here.
I'm gonna text Monica and be like, girl, sit me in the front, girl.
She gonna ask you to sing one of her songs first.
I will.
You'll have time to study it.
For you, I will.
I'm not singing that. You know she's not singing that.
Silly of me.
Devoted
So much time. So,
what's the next line?
When I get there, I'll get there.
When are they coming? They're coming to Atlanta October 31st.
October 31st.
Oh, we
Halloween.
Bitch, you know I have.
Oh, you doing a Halloween?
You know
party.
I have a Halloween party.
Yeah.
Let me see.
But I might need to come. How long they gonna be there? Be here.
One night. One night on. I told you they barely got concert dates.
So what Tokyo said?
Oh, it's on a Friday too. Tokyo Tony told Kim Kardashian to let her hold a little something. She needed to hold a little something. And then she went down and said, Kylie, if somebody fuck with you, let me know.
You're not a girl, bitch. Please, somebody clip that for me. I just need that section so when we read somebody, you're not a girl, bitch.
Right.
You're not a girl, bitch.
Oh my goodness.
Craig, they is tearing you up talking about some barely 2 days. They is tearing you up. Now see,
they were agreeing. Craig Shady talking about barely they on tour for 2 months.
I'ma text Monica.
We'll text her.
And be like, girl.
Girl, she probably didn't seen this.
No, but your motherfucking tired ass bitch.
No, she gonna see that you don't know none of her motherfucking songs.
Bitch, I do know her songs.
Shit, I knew her songs.
I knew her song. I'm just a little older now, bitch. It's a lot of shit be on my mind.
Bitch, I'm older than you.
You are, but I have a lot of stuff on my mind.
Oh, I don't?
I still got bill collectors. You don't. You rich like that. Kylie, let me hold some. Kylie,
You so stupid.
Oh my god.
You not a girl, bitch.
Oh God, you are crazy.
Oh my God.
What they say?
Oh my God.
What?
Girl, these comments is terrible.
What they saying?
Oh my God.
I've been singing Monica songs. Danielle, turn your miracle ear up, girl. I'm
Turn your
helping her
miracle
sing
ear
the
up.
songs. Somebody put the number for Miracle Ear down in the chat for Danielle. Maybe her device is no longer working.
Oh my God. Why would you say that?
What they say?
Oh my God. I can't even repeat that.
30
You
seconds.
need 30 seconds.
No, that girl gonna be out here trying to bust me in my head when she said, "You're not a girl, bitch." That Tokyo Tony is so funny.
She really is.
She
funny.
is so funny to me. I've always felt, and even though she don't like me no more,
I still don't know why she stopped liking you.
she don't like me. It's okay. I still love her. I love her. I'm always gonna love her. She a mess. I don't. I just personally feel that she needs her own television show.
She is television gold.
I would sit there and watch that shit all motherfucking day, falling out at her go from episode to episode.
Not 1-800 here now.
I mean, and I mean episode. Like I don't mean episode
Right.
1, episode 2. I mean go through different episodes.
Yeah.
Because she has there's a lot of episodes going on. You know, I think that I'm not giving Zeus my money. You're not a girl, bitch. It's just so much stuff. It's just so much homophobic, transphobic, so much goddamn.
Yeah.
It's just so much shit go on that it's just like it would just.
You'd be parked watching it.
That's why, but that's what happens when you don't have a filter.
Well, I don't have one either.
Yeah, but
to a degree.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You can put up a filter in certain occasions, like so you have like a self control of what can come out of your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Some people don't at all.
I would just fold my arms and just watch and see how they just, and then I would just see how she tear the network down to the ground.
Oh my God.
I would see how she would tear the network down to the ground. I would just sit there and be like, my God.
That's all you gonna say?
I would just be like, my God. And I'd be like, bitch, I hope they paying her. Because, bitch, this is USADA grade prime ass. This prime real estate right here, bitch. You're not a girl, bitch. I would just scream. I would scream.
So you saying they should give her her own TV show?
I've been saying this. You can date me back a decade of me saying.
I think she's probably just too unpredictable.
Yes, and I would love for them to invest.
Because I mean, they probably have tried.
I would love for them to invest their money, and then she just tears them to
burns it down.
she tears their ass to pieces, like I know she would do. Like, girl.
That'll be the. So if they put it on Zeus, you're not gonna watch it.
If she's been on Zeus, I didn't watch it.
Oh really?
Yeah, I need to see her on prime time. I need them to follow her with real cameras, because I need the world to tune in.
Girl, they can put her on prime time.
Somebody just sent me the clip, I think.
You're not a girl,
Yeah,
bitch.
They just sent me. Hold on,
Mo, please put that in the system. I would, yes, prime time. I would sit there and watch her carry. I would watch her motherfucking go through her episodes. I would watch her go to the drive-thru. I would watch her sit up and smoke her weed. I watch her cuss a motherfucking bitch out. I watch her go back into her shell and become the nice. It's just so many facets to Miss Tokyo Tony. I've watched her even before she came on the show.
Right.
Queen Supreme Court. I used to tell you, I said, Craig, I used to just watch her because she was so fun. Like, I'm sorry, this is terrible. This is terrible for me to say, but she is a guilty pleasure of mine.
I'm mad at.
Like I can watch clips of her and shit because she's so motherfucking funny. Like, bro,
I follow her TikTok.
I just sent it to your phone, so because it wasn't letting me do it to my phone. So
I could just sit and look at her. I could just sit.
Oh, that's you.
I could just sit and look at her, just do all the things. I could look at her unfold. I could look at her like wind up, like wind it up. Then I could look at her come down. Then I could look at her crying. Like I could just I could watch all the many personalities that's going on, and I could just sit there and watch. It's because it's like watching an episode of a movie Split. You know the movie Split with
Oh no, I don't know that movie.
the movie Split.
Is that the one where they took DNA?
No, Split is the sequel.
Oh no, that's
to
Species. I'm thinking about Species.
That's the
Split is
bipolar
sequel
people.
to Unbreakable. You know, it's
You're talking about the dude that had the multiple personalities.
yeah.
Who played that?
I didn't see that.
Bald head dude.
Chris Pratt.
The one I'm talking about. She know how to turn it off. Everybody.
I don't know if he different. It's just I don't know, but them things can give dirty. That motherfucking Aquaman, dirty.
Really? But he's not even white.
Well, whatever he is, dirty.
But for real,
Dirty.
white people don't bathe like we do.
I don't know that to be true, Craig. I'm not sitting here doing it. I'm not doing that.
Girl, you just said all of this, and now you're gonna say you don't know about this.
I don't know.
Johnny Depp.
Dirty. Dirty. Bitch, you need these caps full of bleach in there.
You know how white people smell after the rain, honey? Like wet potato chips.
He needs 2 capfuls of bleach in there.
Bruh.
Dirty.
Keanu Reeves.
Keanu
Reeves.
Reeves. I think he dumb.
I'm sorry. This is the filter I was talking about. She know how to turn it off. You ain't shit.
Wait, we're all party time. I don't think he's dirty. I just think he's just dumb. Like, oh, he's dumb.
What
And
the fuck?
I just kind of sometimes think that, and I could be wrong. I just sometimes think that maybe they don't bathe every day either.
Well, there was a video going around about this one white person that said they bathe like once a week
Correct.
or something like that.
They talking about because they don't want to dry out their skin and all that other bullshit.
Oh, Henry Cavill is clean. Superman.
Henry Cavill.
Oh, yes, God. That thing, babe.
makes
That's a
sense.
woman.
How do you?
That's a
because
woman.
Are you saying?
Is that rain?
Yes, I got a severe thunderstorm warning on my
Yeah, it
phone.
was raining on my way here. So yeah.
That's a woman.
So you're saying?
Bitch.
Is it because of the muscles, Maddie?
You know how I feel about the muscles and stuff.
Somebody in the comments said white people have a bath day. Oh.
Really, Maddie?
You know how I feel about the muscles. Them men be walking around the muscles. I'm like, excuse me, please. Y'all right here prancing for each other. Move. Y'all over here prancing for each other. Excuse me. Excuse me, mister.
I don't think Craig agrees with you on that.
Craig is gay. Excuse me. Excuse me, mister.
Oh my goodness.
I just watched Brokeback Mountain again today.
For what?
Jesus Christ.
I just watched Heath Ledger 30.
Really?
When I watched him fuck that man, his ass, they was out there eating those beans in that tent.
Maddie, you can't
They were
judge
eating
people.
beans in the tent.
Maddie, you really judging people on their character that they playing though.
When I seen them out there eating those beans, those canned beans, that they had no labels on it. Those real deep canned beans.
So not only were they beans, they might have been expired.
Isn't
It's
Heath Ledger
from what?
dead?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
How did he die? Suicide.
Yeah.
Wyoming. Those beans from Wyoming.
Yeah, he.
Someone said Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh no.
Why do you say it like that?
Absolutely not.
He looks to me. He gives a younger version of Jack Nicholson,
He looked funky.
and Jack Nicholson dirty,
Who did you say, Leonardo? Let me look
Leonardo
at him.
DiCaprio.
dirty.
Really? Damn. You've only said one person, man, that you said, okay, they clean.
Oh,
Superman.
that Chris Pratt though. I was
Ryan Reynolds.
I gotta look these people up. Y'all
Right.
been knowing these white people. I don't
Green
know them.
Lantern. He played Green.
Or
Ryan Rip.
Deadpool.
Uh,
I shouldn't have said Deadpool. 'Cause now you
Iggy's feet stink.
It gives his breath stink.
really?
I don't like the way his teeth look.
Iggy's feet stink.
Really?
Like he take his shoes off and his feet stink.
What
Yeah,
the
Chris
fuck?
Evans.
Uh-huh.
Bro.
Oh, that's
Captain America.
Captain America, yeah. You
I
said
think-
you gave Captain America.
I think he clean.
Yeah, you said Captain America.
Chris Hemsworth, dirty
Really?
bitch. That thing from England.
I can see that.
Now, what you saying about the people from England?
I didn't say the people from England.
You say that thing from England.
You know them teeth be tore up over there.
Yes, they do.
But his aren't bad though.
I told you the other week they'll fly over to Turkey in a minute to get to some veneers.
Them teeth be tore up.
Bitch, they can fly to Turkey for like $200.
But
Like
I,
flying
actually catch
it's like
the
flying
oh,
from
they
here
say
to New York.
Chris from Australia, dirty, dirty.
Because he's from Australia.
Just dirty. That Chris Pratt, I think is dirty though. I look at how his weight fluctuate. I'm like, he got to get out in between them thighs.
And see, when they be too hairy,
You got to get between them thighs and stuff.
But there are black people that are hairy too, though.
Oh,
Yeah,
you ain't even answered about the blacks.
but
really? So
our
should we start on the
hair,
black?
Oh, you want to start on the black?
yes, but our hair doesn't smell like this when it's wet.
Okay, that's true.
You want to start on the
Let's
black?
start on the blacks. then.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, first person. The first person that popped in my head was Wesley Snipes.
Wesley's a little.
What the fuck?
Eddie Murphy.
Oh, Eddie Murphy clean.
Somebody in the comments said,
like a whistle.
said Chris Brown.
Oh,
Chris Brown.
Yeah,
Dirty.
somebody in the comments said Chris Brown.
dirty,
Really?
murder, dirty, dirty murder. He be up there swinging. That motherfucking dick printing around. I be like, ooh,
Someone said Idris Elba.
that's a man. That's a man, bitch.
So you have nothing bad to say about Idris.
That's a man,
Okay.
bitch. That's a man.
Bro.
That's a first. I ain't never
That's
seen
a
you say.
man.
Okay, that's a first.
That's a man. He
That's
got
a
a daddy body. He got a daddy body. He got a daddy bill. He got a daddy illusion. That's a daddy.
Okay, somebody in the comments said Michael B. Jordan.
Oh, now he could get it
What he can get, Greg?
right here in front of these 13,000 people.
Greg, what he can get?
Whatever he wanted from up here.
What he
But
can
no,
get,
he's
Greg?
fine. That Michael B. Jordan is fine. I want to kiss his lips.
Okay, they say Lenny
So he
Kravitz.
clean.
You better know it.
Okay, next we have Lenny Kravitz.
Dirty.
Oh, yeah, he gives me dirty.
Dirty.
Why?
Lenny do look like he don't.
I don't know.
Dirty.
He got a beautiful house in Paris, though.
Dirty. It's a tinge.
Really?
It's a tinge between that ass crack.
Okay.
You better know it.
Okay, Morris Chestnut.
Oh, that's a man.
That's a man.
Bitch, that's a man.
I hope he's
That's
clean.
a man. That's a man.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you who.
Who?
Ghost.
Oh,
Omari Hardwick.
what do you think?
That motherfucker fine.
Okay, how about you, man?
I ran into him in a restaurant here one time. He's short though.
like 5'8".
How tall are you?
I'm about 5'8".
Yeah, he about your height.
Yeah.
He taller than me.
Yeah, he's taller than you.
You're not tall, man. You small.
Well, then
But
people
he's
say I'm.
short.
Then people
But
think I'm.
that
gigantic.
Omari Hardwick, he could get it. He's clean.
Yeah, because there was somebody was doing the bending.
Jesus Christ.
Chris Rock.
Mm-mm.
Omar Epps.
Dirty.
Really?
Now how you gonna talk about Keisha's husband like that?
Dirty.
Lance Gross.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
He fine.
oh, that's a man.
Every time I
But
see
he
him,
don't got no dad vibe. He's
no, he
fit.
nice. And every time I see him, I think about how what's the girl?
You know, I interviewed him. It never made the light of day. I interviewed him at on the set of Stars.
Right.
We sat there. I sat with him. It was the day after I interviewed him the day after we Queen's Court split. The day after.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I went to work the next day
Mm-hmm.
and I sat there. I interviewed him.
Luke James.
No, that
Oh.
was that air.
Oh, what was that, boys?
Ryan Destiny.
Mm-hmm.
And I interviewed Ryan Destiny. Like we was all on the set that they was supposed to come out on the TV.
Right.
Oh, snap.
So they was gonna do it like in between the Star set, you know, but it didn't come out. But I
Lance Gross sexy.
oh my god.
Every time I see him, I think about
And
how
you like dark skin.
Oh, I do.
What's her name messed up with him.
Oh my god, I do.
What's her name? Eva.
Oh,
I can't say she messed up with him, but
They talk about some Lance Gross is a good blouse. I don't know what he was, but he definitely.
Lance Gross is fine.
Method
What?
Man.
Oh,
No, he always think. No, he's sexy, but he always gives me like he might be a little funky down there.
I don't know. Mm-mm.
He might.
He
be
done
clean.
grew into his sexiness,
He has.
so I believe he clean now.
Hopefully.
I believe an area he was dirty. Red Man, dirty.
Right. Now, what you think about
Dirty. Red Man, dirty.
Luke James?
Clean.
He's sexy too.
Very much so, and very nice, and can sing down.
Yeah,
Yeah, that dude has a
Yeah,
voice
he can
on
sing.
it.
He can sing down.
His
Lorenz
falsetto
Tate.
is nasty.
Oh God, that thing is clean.
Yes, God.
Listen, he done been a heartthrob for too long for him to be somewhere dirty.
Right.
He done been a heartthrob for too long. Like he ain't even finna play.
They
Not
say-
at all.
They say Aaron Pierre.
Oh, I mean,
I'm sure
he
he's
cute.
clean.
He's just really clean.
Oh, okay. Who else do they have over here?
Keith Lee.
Kofi. Oh, go ahead. Keith Lee.
He got to submerge.
Yeah, I feel like I would have to bathe.
Bro, you got to bathe.
I don't think he.
It's no.
clean.
It's no.
I don't think he know how to
it's
clean
no
all that
shame.
ass.
It's no shade. Keith
Really?
Lee. We
I
got
don't know
to
if
sit
he
him
know how to
down.
clean all that ass.
Yeah. And he throws it. He gets into them dances and stuff. I'm like, it's a little tinge in the middle.
Really mad.
Yeah, man. That's why I don't like booty.
I almost feel like he's like
I don't like booty.
he's starting to look a little
I know.
unkept to me.
He's starting to look.
A little unkept.
Oh Lord.
Like it's like
dirty.
I want him to do something with that hair.
Because he still got dreads, doesn't he?
Locks.
Oh, sorry, locks. Sorry, my fault.
Yes. What?
Oh, don't do that. You know what?
He's a little touched.
Don't do that.
A little touched by an angel. I think he just has a little social anxiety.
Yeah. Don't do that.
He's touched, girl.
They say Shamar Moore.
Shut up, whoever that was talking about Mo. You can say Dre. Shut the fuck up. I said it's locks.
You
We
say
not subscribing to dreads. That's some
Shamar-
shit white people
Shamar
called our hair because it was locked up. It's
Shamar-
locks, not dreadlocks.
Shamar
Who the
Moore.
fuck said that?
Shamar Moore he's been a heartthrob for a long time. So
Smart
I think
ass.
he's clean.
Who said that? And you better hope I don't find your motherfucking comment in here. Raggedy mouth ass.
I think he's clean.
Jonathan
Oh.
Majors.
Dirty. You was over there climbing on top of that white bitch. Definitely
That's why he dirty.
dirty. Dirty.
Tyrese.
Dirty.
Really?
Dirty.
Okay.
One of them skinny, you want them skinny niggas that be dirty?
Who?
You know them. Sometimes them skinny niggas be real dirty. Them skinny niggas, you ain't never fuck with no skinny nigga. He pull his clothes off. You be like, oh no, what you been doing all day?
He might have been working.
How you skinny like that? You carry too much. I don't want none of that.
Damn,
Man,
my
they
back
put
hurt.
in the comments. Rashid.
At this big age of mine, the 4 or 5 men that I've had in my life, bro, like
Your table is ready.
It's like
Goes up. You remember at the Palace?
I don't remember the
It was Jules.
girl, not thug addiction. 500 I got. I'm like,
Right. But I think you had to evolve too, because even before you started making the kind of money that you make now, you still had to have the desire to move away from that.
yeah, but it's like when I started making a different type of money, like I was like,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I don't look down on it. I want you to understand that I don't look down on it. It's just I'm like,
Yeah.
what? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like sometimes a person will email me or they'll message me and then they'll be like, oh, I got $1,000. And then Trent will write them back and be like, they usually get emails back from either Trent, Allegra, or whatever. Like, T.S. Madison, are you crazy?
Right. Yeah.
Are you crazy?
Mm-hmm.
You know, so this is gonna lead us into this last thing I want to talk about before we leave.
Because we're about to go. Y'all not getting no 4 hours tonight. I got a flight. We got no, they're not.
This last thing we're talking about.
We getting off here before 4 hours.
The last thing that we're talking about now is to Kiki
Palmer.
because I could talk about, like, you know, because Craig, like, I get gentlemen messaging me all the time, trying to communicate with me all the time, trying to give me money. Know what okay, this is what happened. So Tammy told me that she had a client. Like,
is Tammy okay with you saying that?
yeah, Tammy get her money.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Tammy told me she had a client, and then she said, Ma, I'm not gonna tell you that I went to date this client. And she said, girl, when she went to date him, he put on all my movies, like my old movies.
I wonder if he knew that y'all knew each other.
I don't know. I think he saw her on a video.
That's what I'm saying.
And
Yeah.
she said that he put on all, like, he went down a rabbit hole. And she said, Ma, I didn't know you had all those movies like that or whatever. I said, girl, that shit's so old. You know what I'm saying? She said, I didn't know you had. She said, that man, he said, I always wanted her. And she said that man gave her like $5,000 or whatever. And so that's when Ray asked me, he said, Master, so you wouldn't date him? I was like, I'm not trying to be funny and I don't want to say anything in a way.
Where you do any other time?
No, but I didn't know because I love Tammy.
Oh, you talk. Oh, I just meant about the amount of money.
Yeah, but I was like, he couldn't have gave me $5,000. I'm T.S. Madison, bitch. Are you crazy?
Right now, yeah.
You done sat there and watched all my movies, bitch. You know. You couldn't have gave me $5,000. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, no, I'm not gonna. No, because it's just like, and you're a rich nigga. You feel me? And so she said he just kept giving her money, but watching my videos with her.
So they were just sitting there watching the movies.
And he jacking off, telling he sucking her up, and you know he doing the things to her, whatever. But he telling her, I always wanted to whatever.
Right.
You can't call her, or you can't. No, bitch, don't call me. Or I'll be like,
not for $5,000.
No, you know what I'm saying, Craig? And that's not me being funny because it's just that I'm not in that space. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not in that space for because I think about the times back when I was doing it, or when I did tiptoe back into
what?
Girl, I don't want to see that. Who is that?
Girl, you don't want to pick up my
turn this shit over, girl.
Girl, you don't want to pick up.
I think about the times when I did go, and it was pull your pants down. Let me see it. Make it get hard.
Yeah,
Damn, bend over. I'm like, I don't do this.
All them
bitch.
commands and shit.
Bitch, I don't do this.
Right. Yeah.
Make your titties move. Lay on your side. Do this. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, no, I'm okay.
Yeah.
I'm okay. I don't want your money. I don't need to do that. You say send 5,000 your way. All
no,
right.
he said 5,000. Not shit. $5,000. I'm on my way. That's what he said.
Oh, okay. Well, bless your heart, baby. I'm not. I'm not doing
Natalie said $5,000. I'm coming. The fuck. Okay, so let's talk about Kiki because I got to go.
Yeah, because this kind of ties into that
It
a
does.
little bit.
I hope it's in here, Mo.
Oh, it's storming out there.
Yes, it is, bitch. I got to get to town.
Do you want to? Oh,
Bitch, I got to get to town.
oh, well, listen, we finna go.
All right, listen, we'll talk to y'all next week about this other stuff.
We'll let Kiki get in there. Do we open up with Kiki?
Yeah, we can talk. Where? In LA?
We could do it in LA. We could do it here too.
Okay.
What the fuck do I do now? My fucking back hurts, bro. God damn.
I'm curious how you're thinking about this eulogy specifically in the moment and all the tensions that you just brought out.
I didn't even want to talk. I was so mad.
It's been 10 years since a whirlwind day in American history featuring two major Supreme Court victories for healthcare and marriage equality ended with Barack Obama singing Amazing Grace at a historically black church in Charleston, South Carolina. In hindsight, this was a uniquely American day, featuring the soaring highs and the terrible lows of a country still becoming a more perfect union. 2015 was a wild year. 10 years later, I sat down with the 44th president to talk about that day. In my interview with President Barack Obama, I asked him to reflect on that time while keeping an eye on our own. In my opinion, this interview couldn't have come at a better time. As America navigates the chaotic times that we are living in right now, I think it's important that we look back at how we navigated chaos in the past. We talked about that time, what he's been up to, lessons for today, and how democracy only works if you work it. So without further ado, here's my interview with the 44th President of the United States of America, Barack Obama. During your second term, there's this whirlwind 24-hour period, June 25th through June 26, 2015. What do you remember from that time?
When I go back to that day 10 years ago, I think what pulls it all together is that
All that shit happened
no
in one day?
person did any of that.
Walk us through that moment.
This is toward the tail end of my presidency. Across the board, we're seeing progress. A lot of the work that we had done earlier in my first term, when we did have control of Congress, is starting to bear fruit. You're starting to see people sign up for health care, and millions of people finally have access that they didn't have before. The economy is starting to work better, and there's job growth and opportunity. You're seeing across the board high school graduation rates and college enrollment rates going up. But you still have these clouds hanging over us, and one of the big clouds was the fact that the Supreme Court had taken a case that, to my mind, it never should have taken.
The Affordable Care Act was saved from a devastating blow today.
Well, it shouldn't have been there in the first place, but thank you. But I was happy about it because it removed the cloud and it made clear that Obamacare was here to stay. The other big event that happens is the Supreme Court rules that same-sex marriage is protected by the Constitution.
History is written. The Supreme Court guarantees marriage for all.
Now, that happened because of a whole series of individual acts of courage by individual citizens, starting with, gay and lesbian couples coming out of the closet, being willing to suffer being ostracized and discriminated against and harassed and bullied, and in some cases, physically assaulted. What seems like this thunderbolt coming from the Supreme Court is actually this accumulation, this culmination of all these individual citizens doing what they think is right. But this is happening against the backdrop of racial tensions. At that point, Ferguson had already happened. We had seen Eric Gardner and what had happened to him. There had been protests around those issues. You then see this disturbed young man who's steeped in racist ideology committing this horrific act in a black church.
Shooting in Charleston, South Carolina. 9 people killed when a gunman opened fire at a Bible study.
I'm curious how you're thinking about this eulogy specifically in the moment and all the tensions that you just brought out.
I didn't even want to talk. I was so mad. Part of the reason I think I ended up having anything to say at that moment was when I heard some of the victims' families forgive the shooter.
I would never talk to her ever again. I would never be able to hold her again. But I forgive you.
And they were walking the walk, not just talking the talk when they forgave him. And I thought, all right, let's see if maybe this is a way America can hear me at this moment.
This whole week I've been reflecting on this idea of grace. As a nation, out of this terrible tragedy, God has visited grace upon us. For he has allowed us to see where we've been blind.
When I go back to that day 10 years ago, what I think binds it together.
He's given us the chance where we've been lost to find our best selves.
All these different strands.
We may not have earned it, this grace.
Case upholding health care, a case declaring same-sex marriage part of our constitutional protections.
He's once more given us grace.
A day of mourning and sadness, but also celebration of who we could be.
For too long, we've been blind to the way past injustices continue to shape the present.
And our ability to overcome the worst impulses in ourselves.
Amazing grace. Amazing grace, how sweet.
I think what pulls it all together is that no one person did any of that. It was just a bunch of people figuring out how I can make something better. And if I can, why not? And if I can, that means other people can, so let me try to find some other folks who want to do this with me. At its best, this is how democracy works. Sometimes it doesn't work the way it's supposed to, and rightfully it can be frustrating for us when we see that, and we can get mad about it. But when it works, it's magic.
Okay, I think that's a good place to call it. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, be sure to like this video and subscribe. It was a very real honor to sit down with the 44th president of the United States. So thank you to President Barack Obama and his team. I approached this.
Okay, do I game or do I what? How about what? What? Sugar bigger biggity boo, biggity boo. Wugga bugga buggity boo, wugga bugga buggity boo. Wugga bugga buggity boo, wugga buggity boo. Wugga bugga buggity boo, wugga bugga buggity boo. Boogity boogity boogity. Boogity boogity boogity. Boogity boogity boogity. Boogity boogity boogity. God damn, I just let the she run around, but she wasn't happening. You know I'm balling like the Mavericks. Fuck it, let's play it. Let's go. Hold on, shawty. What? Does not. Hold on. What the fuck you mean my system don't got the minimum requirements? Where's the, what the fuck is this, bro? Alright, let's see what it's in for. Mafia 3 takes place in a fictionalized version of American South 1968. We sought to create an authentic immersive experience that captures the very turbulent time and the place, including depiction of racism. Oh, fuck. We find that racism, beliefs, languages, and behaviors of some of... What? Oh, God. Alright. For bigotry, discrimination, racism, all we... okay. Strike, copyright strike. Finna get a copyright strike. Alright. Copyright strike. Alright.
Lincoln's mother abandoned him in 1947, a couple of years after he was born. His mother, I heard she was Dominican. I always figured his father was white, maybe even Italian. Not that it mattered. Back then, if you look black, you black. Same as today, I suppose. He stayed at the orphanage until 1958.
Now, when did you meet Lincoln Clegg? 1966. I was running Black Ops out of Laos on behalf of the CIA. He was loaned out to me via joint CIA-DOD task force.
He was a quiet boy. Good boy.
2 Purple Hearts, a Bronze Star, and the Distinguished Service Cross. He served his country with honor and distinction.
After the city closed the orphanage, he fell in with Sammy Robinson. Sammy ran the black mob over in Delray Hollow. I can't say I approved, but orphan colored boys didn't have a lot of options back then. Boys like Lincoln, the ones who've been abandoned, they're always looking for a home. Always looking for a place to belong. I think he thought he'd find it in the army. Thing is, once that's lost, you can never get it back again. When he returned from the war, Lincoln ended back up over at Sammy's. Now, Sammy owed the Italian mob a whole lot of money, and he needed Lincoln's help. It's a damn shame what happened. It breaks my heart.
Still say this is the craziest goddamn thing I ever heard. Using real money to rob the feds.
Well, hell, man, not like this is our cash. This all came from Scaletta. Besides, peanuts compared to what we're gonna haul out of there.
Is everything we need to burn?
Yeah, that's it. I grabbed the keys to the truck, then we can get the fuck out of here.
I pray to God, my fucking... Oh my gosh. Sign of the Times has officially been installed. Will be available once at least. Okay. Okay. Alright, now let's see if I Game settings. I don't understand why my controller is not connected. Windows. Key. Let's see. Settings. Settings. Media. No. Sync integrations. What does that mean? I don't fucking know. Check. Connect. What the fuck is my Steam username? I don't know my Steam username. Who the fuck? Sure as fuck don't know a password. Oh my gosh, what the fuck? Oh my gosh. Fuck me. God damn. Oh. What the fuck is my goddamn password? Or did I fuck up? I know you fucking lying. There's no fucking way. What the fuck? That went through, so what the fuck is... Ain't that a bitch? Look, ain't nobody trying to hear that old ass shit right now. What the fuck?
Hey man, grab those keys.
I'm finna lose my shit. How the fuck do I switch? Oh my gosh. No, the controller is connected. It has to be. See? Connected. It's that stupid ass GOG shit. I know what it is. Don't turn your busy hours. Fucking quit. Don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head. I fucking quit. Fucking punch somebody in the face right now. Fuck it. Done. Fuck it. We'll do it live. I'm so fucking over this shit. Yeah, I'm done.